So we're all afraid of something or someone, right? Like, I feel like we all go through these times in our life when we're afraid to reach out, we're afraid to make new friends, we're afraid to talk to somebody. And so I understand what this is like for people on the outside or on the inside looking out, or on the outside looking in. Sorry, is like the better term. I understand what it's like to be afraid to like approach people. I also know what it's like to be in your head thinking that all of your social moves seem like they're calculated or that you want something out of people, and it's like, where is the happy medium? Like, where the fuck is the happy medium? Like, how do we like navigate friendships and like business friendships and like things that like of that nature? Like, how do you do it to the point where you're not using somebody, but you're putting yourself in the right circles and you're putting yourself in the right pools of people so that something could eventually happen for you? I have grappled with this a lot because I'm not a fake hoe. So I don't use people. I don't social climb. I don't do any of that because it's weird. It's nasty. I don't like social climbers. When I encounter them in public, in person, I immediately write them off. I don't like social climbers. I think that social climbers are probably the worst type of person out there in the entire world. Social climbers are so disingenuous. They're the worst. However, there is a difference between being a social climber and being so anti the social aspect of success that you are your own worst enemy. And that was like something I had to get over because I am a willful outsider. I am somebody who could have, I don't know what that is and why that came up. I am somebody who could have, if I wanted to, be in this like in crowd. If I wanted to, I could go and I could like probably canoodle my way in and I could figure it out. I am like somebody who is so anti that I then push myself out to the outside. I unnecessarily reject other people because I'm afraid of being rejected. So it's like this horrible thing and I had to learn that a whole slice of the success pie is social. There's like a whole pie of success, okay? It's like you have to be talented, obviously. You have to be business minded, obviously. You have to be in the right place at the right time, obviously. There's a little bit of luck. And the social aspect is real. And so you have to put yourself in that position to meet people who are also linking and building, who are also doing things that you want to do. You have to surround yourself with people who are doing things that are things that you want to be doing as well, because that is how you're going to get to that place. Like, yes, you need talent. No one's going to hand you anything, but you need to be put in these spots where you are, getting the ball rolling. Okay, let's just say that. That being said, I like genuine people. I'm not somebody who I can sniff a social climber out immediately. I can sniff a clout chaser out immediately. I don't like that type of person. That's a no-no for me. However, you can't be so hopelessly anti like the social aspect of success to the point where you are never putting yourself out there. You're only kicking it with people who like you're comfortable with and no one who challenges you. And 3, you are sabotaging yourself by doing that, especially if you have dreams in the creative industry. If you want to be an actor, singer, a writer, any type of creative industry, you have to put yourself out there, fucking period. And I'm saying this as somebody who is literally autistic and hates talking to people who I spent my entire adolescence, when everyone else who was normal was out here like going on their first dates, getting their first kisses, like getting their first boyfriends, doing all this, doing drugs, drinking, partying. Those teenage years, I was in my room at my parents' house on the computer, online, talking to my internet friends until 5 o'clock in the morning. Every day. Not on school days, but in the summer. I am a shut-in. I'm an outsider. But one of the hardest things that I've done in the past like couple years of like personal growth is I've had to swallow the fact that socially you have to be in groups of people that are succeeding if you want success yourself. Obviously there's like those cases of people who get like ripped from obscurity and like it's this whole magical thing. That happens. That's fab. But that's not everybody. That's not everything. So that's my little chunk of advice today. That's my word vomit of the day. Yeah. Does this resonate? Let me know.